Hey guys, it's Vicky, and today I'm here to share with you my reading plans for January 2022. How am I going to kick off my 2022 reading year? Let's find out. So the first book that I'm planning to read in January is one that you guys might have seen if you watched my book haul revisit that I did in December, and that is Songs of the Doomed, More Notes on the Death of the American Dream by Hunter S. Thompson. As many of you guys know, I am a fan of Hunter S. Thompson. I enjoy his work, and I'm trying to read his stuff in order. And so this is the next one, and it came up on a book haul revisit, so I figured it's been over a year since I've read any HST, so now's a good time. This is basically a collection of his works spanning from 1950 to 1990, and he writes a lot about politics, sports occasionally, and just America. So I really love his writing style, his approach to journalism, and so I'm really looking forward to reading it. The next book that I'm planning to read in January is for the Buzzword Reading Challenge, and I'm really excited to take part in this challenge again. I did it in 2021, and I had a lot of fun with it. So it's basically a year-long reading challenge where every month there is a buzzword that you have to kind of use to choose your book or books. And so yeah, it's hosted by Books and Lala. Yeah, in case I forgot to mention that. And so the January prompt or buzzword is the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, why. So the title of the book you choose has to have one of those in the title. And I went with When the Emperor Was Divine by Julie Otsuka. And this one takes place in California in 1942 and basically is about how during World War II, Japanese Americans were basically rounded up and put in internment camps. In this case, I don't know if it's about one specific family or a couple of families, but they are living in Berkeley, California, and they are taken to an internment camp in Utah. And so obviously this really happened. This is a part of our history that isn't often talked about. And so I'm really looking forward to reading this and getting some more information on it, perspective. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really powerful read. It's going to probably be hard-hitting, but I think it's an important one to check out. My next read for January is one I've had on my TBR for a long time, and I'm finally gonna tackle it. It needs to happen. I feel like many people have read this book and I haven't, and I need to check it out. And that is The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn, Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. And this is about a guy who is at, I believe he's at some sort of party at this big estate, and a woman, Evelyn Hardcastle, is murdered, and he basically has to solve her murder. And the way he's doing that is he inhabits each person who was at the party to figure out what happened, I believe is how it works out. And so I'm imagining that some of the hosts are better people than others and whatnot, and that's how he's going to solve the murder. So I've heard this book is really good. I actually borrowed this from one of my best friends because she said that she loved it. So I'm excited to finally check it out. I'm in the mood for like a mystery, so this will likely fit the bill. And then my last read for January is one that I put this on hold at my library when it first came out. I think it came out in October, and it finally has come through for me. So I'm looking forward to checking it out, and that is The Death of Jane Lawrence by Caitlin Starling. And this is about a woman named Jane Lawrence who basically marries this doctor because it's like a marriage of convenience. She doesn't love him or anything like that, but it is going to, for some reason, this marriage is going to allow her some freedoms that many people during the time period do not enjoy in their marriages. So she does it, and there was like one condition to the marriage though, that she cannot visit his old estate, his childhood home or family estate, which is called Lindridge Hall. She must never go there. And of course, circumstances bring her there, and she uncovers some secrets about her husband and blah blah blah. So this is a gothic story, which I enjoy. The blurb here mentions Crimson Peak, which is a movie I really liked. Also mentions Shirley Jackson and also Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. So those all things that I like. So I hope I like this. I haven't really read any reviews on this. I don't really know what the consensus is on this. I know it was a very like kind of anticipated book for fall, and it has a great cover. I mean, the cover's pretty awesome. So I hope that it delivers. Alright guys, so those are my reading plans for January. Let me know down below how you're planning to kick off your 2022 reading, because I would love to know. And if you've read any of these books, let me know what you thought of them, because I would also love to know that. So I hope you guys all have a happy new year, and I will talk with you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.